Y'all, grab your popcorn, pour a glass of something strong, and settle in because the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion just detonated into a full-blown reality TV war zone. Part 1 of the season 16 reunion dropped, and honey, it didn't just bring drama, it brought absolute chaos. The kind of chaos that has Twitter melting down, Instagram stories going dark, and fans questioning everything they thought they knew. At the center of this firestorm, Porsha Williams and newcomer Kelli, two women who showed up armed, dangerous, and ready to burn it all down. And baby, they did. Just when you thought RHOA couldn't get any messier, it did. From the first question Andy Cohen asked, the energy was off. Porsha came in flawless, face beat, edges laid, but with an ice-cold stare that said, "I'm not here to play." And Kelli, oh, sis was sipping champagne like she already knew she had the upper hand. 1 minute, we were getting polite shade and reunion-ready sound bites. The next, Kelli drops a bomb that had the producers cutting to commercial like their lives depended on it. Girl, you spent most of the season faking happy while planning that divorce. Let's not. She said that. The room went silent. Porsha blinked like she couldn't believe the audacity, then snapped back with, "You don't know a damn thing about my marriage or my life. So sit there and sip your champagne quietly before you get checked." And y'all, that was just the beginning. The tea scalding, the tension suffocating, the receipts coming out of purses, phones, and folders like it was a courtroom instead of a couch. Porsha accused Kelli of clout chasing, spinning lies, and leaking private divorce filings to the blogs. Kelli claimed Porsha was faking the victim role while texting a man in Cabo wearing her wedding ring. Yes, Cabo wedding ring, alleged side boo. Andy Cohen, for once, looked like he didn't know what to do. He tried to mediate, but y'all was caught in the crossfire. This wasn't just a reunion, it was a takedown. Social media on fire. Fans instantly split into Team Porsha and Team Kelli. Hashtags like #clapbackqueen, #Kelli came Tuesday, and #protect, Porsha trended within minutes. Twitter detectives pulled up old footage, slowed it down, and zoomed in on reactions from the other housewives. Did y'all see Kenya sip her drink and smirk when Kelli pulled out her receipts? One fan tweeted, "Kenya's silence was louder than Kelli's folder. She'd been waiting for this moment." And don't even get me started on the cryptic Instagram posts. Right after the reunion aired, Porsha posted a black screen with a single sentence, "When people show you who they are, believe them." Minutes later, Kelli posted a photo of her iPhone camera roll, blurred with the caption, "Receipts," in color. Cue the screaming. Now, let's get into the behind-the-scenes tea y'all didn't see on TV. According to production insiders and leaked audio that surfaced hours after the reunion aired, things backstage got even uglier. Porsha stormed off set, ripped off her mic, and demanded producers step in. She allegedly said this wasn't in the script. That information is illegal. Illegal, y'all. Producers reportedly told her, "This is a reunion. There's tension. It needs to come out." And baby, come out it did. When Porsha returned, it wasn't the same woman who left. She sat down, stared Kelli dead in the eyes, and said, "Let's talk about what you told me off camera in Miami." Gasp. She accused Kelli of being the one who warned her about Simon in the first place, said he was shady, had financial secrets, and wasn't who he claimed to be. Kelli denied it all. "If I said that, maybe I was trying to help your messy self out before you embarrassed yourself in court." Screaming. Then Porsha dropped the ultimate housewives move. She pulled out a folder. Yup, the folder. Court documents, screenshots, lawyer statements all allegedly proving that Kelli was the leak. That Kelli violated a confidentiality agreement to feed blogs details about Porsha's prenup bank accounts and real estate drama. Kelli, not fazed. She pulled out her OWN folder. Y'all, this was no longer a reunion. This was Bravo courtroom. She claimed Porsha was never honest about her marriage and dropped the Cabo bombshell. Allegedly, Porsha was texting a wealthy businessman while still rocking her ring and smiling for the cameras. And the gasp that came from Kenya, the side eyes from Drew, the quiet clap from Shamia, it was giving betrayal. It was giving secrets. It was giving season 17 setup. Let's break down the sides. Kenya Moore. Calculated silence. But every raised brow and smirk made her allegiance crystal clear. She is not here for Porsha. Drew Sidora is caught in the middle when Kelli exposed that she hosted the girls' night where Porsha was seen flirting. Drew tried to backpedal, but Porsha shot her a glare that said, "You better not play both sides." And then there's Shamia Morton, Porsha's ride or die. She clapped for her, defended her, and called Kelli out. "You came to be the next Marlo, but you don't have the story." Sis Kelli hit back. "Funny how you always defend her, but where was she when the blogs called you a Oop. Even Marlo, who couldn't attend in person, sent a video message that shaded both sides. "Porsha, I love you, but Kelli ain't lying on everything." Gasps erupted. Porsha rolled her eyes. Kelli smiled like a woman who knew her peach was being polished. Now let's talk about the production side. Sources say Bravo producers were backstage watching the live meltdown unfold like it was Emmy material. One source whispered, "This was the first time in years we saw genuine tension, real betrayal, and no one breaking character. And just when we thought it was over." An anonymous crew member leaked audio. In it, you hear Porsha yelling at production. She brought illegal receipts, and y'all let her. This was a setup, Andy. Silent. But it wasn't just Porsha who got caught. Kelli's mic stayed hot too. After filming, she told producers, "This ain't even the worst of it. I got video in the cloud. If they don't give me that peach, I might just have to drop it." Girl, what video? Okay, now fans are speculating. What's in the iCloud? What was cut from the episode? Why did Bravo rush to edit so many segments before air? And what does this mean for season 17? Y'all, the real Housewives of Atlanta franchise is officially at a crossroads. The chemistry has been off for years, but now with this drama, this betrayal, and this level of personal stake, it finally feels like vintage RHOA again. Will Porsha return for part 2? Will Kelli leak more? Will Drew finally pick a side? And what is Kenya plotting in that glam chair of hers? One thing is certain. This reunion changed everything. So what do y'all think? Is Kelli out of line or just brutally honest? Is Porsha the victim of a Bravo setup or finally getting exposed for playing too many sides? And what secrets are still hiding in those folders? Let me know in the comments. Spill the tea, pick a side, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because part 2 is coming in. If you thought this was messy, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay tuned. It's about to get even uglier. After the dust-up, Porsha's gone eerily quiet. No IG lives. No glam squad selfies. No shady tweets. Just that black screen post and silence. But insiders say she's lawyering up. She's done playing with these girls. Allegedly, her team has issued cease and desists to both Kelli and production over unauthorized footage. And rumor has it she's threatening to pull out of season 17 unless edits are made. Babe, she's not playing. But is she hiding? Or plotting a comeback? 10 Kelli's power play, meanwhile. Kelli? She's everywhere. Booked on podcasts, hinting at her own Bravo spinoff, and even reposting fan edits calling her the new Nene. One post showed her laughing with the caption, "Imagine thinking you're untouchable." Then boom, here I come. Petty? Yes. Effective. Absolutely. But the tea, her former BFF, some say assistant, just spilled on a shady Reddit AMA claimed. Kelli's been saving dirt on Atlanta OGs for years. Hinted that Porsha's secrets aren't even the juiciest ones. And she ended it with, "Y'all ain't seen nothing yet." 11. Simon reacts kind of Porsha's estranged husband. Simon finally chimed in with a post and delete. A blurry selfie with a caption that read, "Loyalty isn't loud. It's consistent." What does that mean? Is it shade at Porsha? Dig at Bravo? Is he aligning with Kelli? Fans decoded every pixel, every emoji and baby. The speculation is savage. 12. Drew drops a freestyle. Really? Drew Sidora dropped a freestyle on Instagram Reels. Yes, seriously rapping about being a real one in a room full of phonies. Lyrics included peaches, rotten, snakes and glam, cameras on. But you never know who I am. It's giving. Confused Drake energy. But girl, sit down. This ain't love and hip-hop. Still, some fans are starting to wonder, did Drew know Kelli's folder contents in advance? Was she low-key helping her prep? 13. Bravo execs panicking behind the scenes. Multiple insiders are leaking that, Andy. Cohen is stressed. Why? Porsha might quit the franchise again. Kelli's demands are growing more screen time. Official Peach, full control over her edit. Marlo and Kenya are staying silent, playing both sides. And the footage Kelli teased. If it leaks without Bravo's control, they could lose their entire grip on the narrative. There's even whispers of a soft reboot for season 17, major names in, others phased out. Exclusive. The video in the cloud. Allegedly, it's from a trip to Cabo involving Porsha, a mystery man not named Simon, and a mic that never turned off. Kelli allegedly got her hands on the raw, uncut file. Unfiltered, unedited, y'all. One source claims it makes Bolo look like a church picnic. If that's true, screending.